Hi everybody, this is Sherry, and I'm back with a card that I made. This is probably the biggest daggum card I've ever made. It's like 8.5 by 5.5. It's just a whole A4 sheet of paper folded in half, because I knew I needed the space to do what I had come up with. I've never been one to do like sketches or have really things come to me in my head, but lately they have been, and so I've been drawing them out, and this was one of the ones that came to me, and I drew it out or sketched it out in my book, and I knew I would need a pretty good size card for it to actually work the way I wanted it to. And so I hope you like the way it looks. I will tell you that this is Summer Strawberry Tilda. Now, I did not like the little strawberry marks that were on her, and I'll bring her up closer for you to see. So what I did was I took my white Jelly Roll pen and I kind of turned them into hearts. You can see there on the arms better. These ones are kind of upside down, but that's how the little watermelon seed marks went. So I turned them into hearts because that was just driving me absolutely crazy. I didn't like the way they looked. And if you have the stamp, you can figure out for yourself what they look like, but I'm not going to say on video what I thought they looked like. Excuse me. So I used my white Jelly Roll for that and put the little dots on her shoes. And I used my Tim Holtz Broken China Distress Ink for the clouds up here. And then I used my Doohickey Volume 5 magazine balloons for here. These ones here. This is a fun foam one. It cut the fun foam piece of cake right here. And if you will look, ta-da! It's a shaker. I was so proud of myself for that. And I will tell you what I did. That I was, for the first time, made my shaker actually work, and nothing stuck to it, and I was just tickled to death. I took and I cut out my things, and then I laid it down on the base here. I popped it up, so this is just folded over, and I laid this down on top, and I traced out with real light pencil line where this was gonna fall on my page. And then I took and I used the double-sided foam tape to put around it. And I know a lot of you have resorted to the fun foam, and if that works for you, that's great. But I stuck with the double-sided tape and I raised it up 2 layers. That's not right. I didn't use the fun foam. I used this, because these are twice as thick. This is one set, and it's twice as thick as my fun foam or my double-sided tape or my Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. So see, you can see where I hacked the sides away from it. And then the rest I used was just the dots to lift it up. And so I went and I put that in there, and I put it around where I was going to put it. And then I took my Stampin' Up! Embossing powder thing, and I pounced it inside so that if there was any sticky on the inside, it, made it not sticky. And I did the same thing. I wiped the clear sheet stuff also with that so that the static would be gone. And because of it, I was so tickled. My things don't get stuck, and they all move around. And yes, Jen, I used red, white, and green, and I didn't have some of the colors, so I was using some of the sequins that Jen gave me. Jen Callie 78. Thanks, Jen. And yes, that one is made out of fun foam, and these 3 are made out of paper. And let me go back here so I can remember what I was doing. I used basil green paper here for the grass. And then the Studio G Pop Dots to go underneath. And the paper I used for here, and then underneath this, I put paper so it wouldn't just be white. I wanted the balloon to have color. I used the Echo Park Country Drive paper, and that is like older than dirt. I've had it forever. And then I put my W0 because I should have inked the edges of the balloons, and I didn't, and I wanted them to have a little bit of a highlight. So I took my W0 and I went around the edge with my Copic marker, and it just gave a little bit of a shade there, so it wasn't quite so flat. And then I took my G5 Copic marker and I just doodled in little bits of grass on the mound. And so these balloons she has in her hand, and these ones are flying away, and I drew, she's actually just got her hands in the air, and I thought I want it to look like she's just so free. She, you know, she doesn't necessarily have to hold on the balloons. Maybe she enjoys more seeing them go and wondering who they will delight as they go on their way. And again, that was my thinking for the card. And this is another card that kind of I envisioned and sketched out, and which I don't normally do. So I was really happy with how it turned out. I wanted to use my Fisker's grass punch, but that would have been too much. And so this was what I did, and I just free-handed it to make it look like, you know, kind of a hilly grass, like she may be in a park or something. And so that was it. I have to make an envelope for this beast, or put it in one of those manila envelopes. It's so big. But I hope you guys like it. And again, look, woohoo, my sequins move. They all move. But I hope you like it, and I hope you like the video. And if you want to check out Summer Strawberry Tilda, you determine whether you want to put the little black things in, but I went for hearts. And the dies here I got from Art Attack, so if you're interested in that. And I believe Summer Strawberry Tilda came from Art Attack. So check it out if you're interested. I'll leave the link below for that. And I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know what you think. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Bye.